listeners. Thank you for tuning in to Today I Got Time podcast. Welcome.
We're in our residences now. We have
Yes,
had
we
an
are.
eventful weekend. We had an
Yes, we
eventful
did.
week. Things
And,
are
and, and
slowing
the
down.
eventful weekend was, while we recap, our girl done graduated. We saw her walk across the stage, baby. Was it an emotional time? Me and Yolanda's family got to meet. I got to meet my birthday twin, but we were in there boo-hoo crying, baby, at the makeup running all goddamn down our face.
Okay.
It was such an emotional moment because we were just so proud of you. Our girl did that. Our girl did that.
I was thinking today, I was like, shit, I might go masters on the fucky.
Huh?
I might just go masters on them. Fuck around and go doctor on their ass. Ain't doctor. Just cause.
These niggas can't hold me back.
Just because. I don't know.
I think you just sent me a TikTok that was like, anything I got before my master's was me being uneducated or something like that, or undergrad or something, something along those lines. But I was just like, yes, let's clock that. You cannot fault me, nor do I know that person who did not know what she knows now. Exactly. I don't know you. I don't know
nothing about that. Keep it cute.
I don't know you.
Keep it cute.
Keep it nonchalant because I don't give a fuck as we approach into what today's topic is. Okay? Yeah. Today's topic is petty or justified. And I'm going to let you know I'm petty. But it's justified.
It's not.
So.
Sometimes it's not. It's
says petty. You. But when we drop these scenarios, you will know and you will understand, yeah, I get it. Because listen, though I do come with an approach of I don't give a fuck, I'm also an individual that's not over here like spitting in people's face when I go to the stores. I'm not slapping people's hats off their head in McDonald's. I'm not that person that's causing havoc in society. Now, if you choose to fuck with me, baby, I have a lot to unpack since 1989. So, let's move on.
Keep my lips. Keep my lips shut.
Right, how do you feel? What do you feel is petty and or justified?
I feel like some things are justified when some reactions to certain character or situations, I think be justified. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it'd be petty. It's like, okay, we ain't have to do all that. It's a little deep. It's a little extra. Some things I can spot and be like, okay, that's petty. And I can tell when someone's being petty. Like, I could just tell. I'm looking at it. I'm feeling it. I'm seeing it. I'm just like, that's unnecessary. Petty to me is when you're just intentionally being unnecessary. Right? That's petty to me. Justified actions is like, no, this is not petty. Like, I'm doing this because you deserve this. Right. You deserve this. So you're going to get this right here.
Right.
So
right.
it's a definitely it's not a fine line between the two. Like, you can definitely see the difference between something being justified, like action being justified, and action being petty. So
let's give some type of scenarios. If someone publicly calls you out on social media, is it petty to pull out receipts? Or is it justifiable if you turn the other cheek?
I say it's justifiable to pull out the receipts.
No. You see how you're mixing the two?
I would say it's justifiable to put the receipts out.
No. So that's petty. That's petty. I did it how I did it. You cannot trick me. Says the person literally 3 seconds ago that said it.
I know. I said 3 seconds ago that certain actions are justifiable.
So it's
and petty certain actions are petty.
If you pull out receipts.
You coming at me on social media first, and then I have to choose not to.
You're not going to take the Beyonce role?
Beyonce don't always turn the other cheek. She made a whole album dedicated to a bitch. So that's petty. And it was
that made
justifiable
her
because you had
millions.
me fucked up. Because you had me fucked up. What she said, Becky, you had me fucked up. She made a whole album about you. Okay, it was justifiable.
Was it about her or was it about her husband?
Hey, whatever the action was, it was justifiable. So what I'm saying is, if you coming at somebody,
and was it petty? Because she got millions, trillions, bazillions off of it.
I don't care if she didn't get a view about it. Whatever the action that was created behind her, the other person's action was justifiable. So in the scenario you gave, it is. If you're gonna give me petty and justifiable, which one is which? Which is it petty to fucking drop the receipts, or is it justifiable to turn the other cheek? I'm gonna say petty to drop the receipts, but who gives a fuck? Be petty.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with that. What are you gonna do? What do you think? Petty or justifiable?
I'm going to be. I think because social media is so vast, and people are very quick to deem anybody else who is more louder, the culprit. I think I would be petty because what you have me is fucked and up. Okay. And I'm not going for it.
Period. No, I understand that. I mean, it is what it is. Again, every action has reaction, so you can't be mad at somebody.
And that's all I'm saying
about how they react. Okay, do you think it is petty or justifiable getting mad at someone in a dream?
I think that's petty. I think that's petty because we can't always make it seem like it's fruition. Like this is.
See, that's the thing about us being women. You know, we have that intuition.
Okay, but take that and put that in your back pocket. Take that and put it in your back pocket until the receipts need to be shown.
I guess sometimes if I have a dream and it really disturbs me, I will throw a hint out and be like, yeah.
But we're also hormonal creatures. So I feel like I can't sit here. You got to also understand how the brain works, right? So it could be because you watched a rom-com or you watched a horror movie or whatever, that the last picture that you saw before you went to sleep can play a factor into what you're dreaming. There's been plenty of times that I'm watching, I love a good crime show. Mm-hmm. And then literally days later dreaming about my husband doing some wild crazy shit and we're on the run and we just gotta did it because it's this and this is subconsciously my brain is keeping that, storing that, however that is, and then when I fall to a sleep in the realm, it's now all becoming meshed in. That's why I say I keep it in my back pocket, because when it becomes deja vu, now I have something to work with. Now it's like, okay, this is circling the block two times too many. Mm-hmm. What's going on? Now I may have to check phones and slap the back of people's heads. Okay.
No, for real. No, for real. Yeah, definitely. I think it's petty. I do agree. I think it's petty to be mad at somebody because of a dream. Like, come on, be for real. Like you said, put it in your back pocket. You gotta react on it.
So another scenario, and I'm gonna gear this towards family. What if you have a family member that you consider close, like you're solid, right? Mm-hmm. And they're a tad bit younger than you or whatever, but you guys are close, and when the relationship seems to become one-sided, i.e., I'm reaching out, and when I mean reaching out, I'm calling, FaceTime, I'm texting, I'm hitting you up on social media, and there's no response. But yet when I look in my stories and I see you're the first one to watch my stories, and it's not ring-a-ling-a-ding-a-dinging that you know me in real time as a real person, and you don't need to be a fan and say, oh, let me return her call, or let me just send out the text. When does it become petty or justifiable to cut this person off and say fuck them? And let me add another tidbit. When I didn't have the best communicative skills, I would cut this person off, right? And then when I learned how to be more communicative, I would tell them how I feel about it. And I would be like, hey, so I just need X, Y, and Z. Hey, you don't always have to pick up the phone, but send a text, send a this. Even if you're just messaging me back on social media, just let me know you're okay. I'm not calling you or trying to check up on you because I want to know your tea. I'm just calling to make sure you're okay. Hey, I'm alive. I'm cool. Can't talk right now. I'm too busy. I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that. You know what I'm saying? It's not, I don't require too much.
So you're asking, so you're asking when is it petty or justifiable to cut this person off?
To cut this person off. Family.
I think that is justifiable with anyone. It wouldn't matter if it was family or not. If you feel like the communication is not being reciprocated and you don't want this person in too deep, you can't be personal with me outside of social media, then you really shouldn't have access to me on social media. If you feel like that, if you believe that, then you should go with it. I mean, I don't think nothing's wrong with that. I don't feel like nothing's wrong with making that boundary and creating it, especially if you've already addressed it. If you've already addressed it, if you already said multiple times, like, hey, look, this is how I want to be communicated with, and this is how I want us to communicate with each other, and they decide that they still want, if you give a fuck enough, right? If you give a fuck enough, right? Like, you can, because sometimes you could tell someone something like this and not really care too much if they still don't communicate with you outside of social media, like, because what ends up happening is the communication just halts, it stops, and then the only thing you can view and see is my social media. That's all you can see. You only can see me on this side. Now you outside the club, you can't even get in. It is what it is. So it is, and watch over there. Keep it, you know what I'm saying? Like, keep it cute, but you outside the club, and that's just, a lot of people got to be outside the club. You can't be in the party. You can't be in the section. You can't be popping the bottles, holding the signs. But if you feel deeply enough about that person and the relationship that y'all hold, and it really bothers you, and you really are like deterred by like how the communication is just not working for you, yeah, you have all rights. I don't think it's petty at all. I think it's justifiable to cut that person off and be like, yeah, I'm gonna holler at you.
I see you when I see you.
Right. So do you think it's petty or justifiable not supporting a friend's business because they never support yours?
I think it's justifiable.
I guess we're just not petty at all. we ain't got a petty bone in our body.
No, because let's be so for real. That's like because we both had businesses, right? That's like me never purchasing anything, never reposting, never nothing of your business, but I'm sitting here looking at you in your face every day. As you talk about your business, as you're telling me how it grows, as you're telling me this and you're telling me that. So then when the tables turn and I'm telling you and I'm hype about my business and you're just like,
good for you.
Okay, pat on the back. It's like, you can't really be mad because, again, what you put out, you should be mindful of what you put out. But you should be mindful of who you call your friend. Absolutely. Because I am a firm believer in, when I burn bridges, bitch, I know how to swim. Okay? And you're going to need me before I need you. And that's a God-given fact.
Yeah.
Because I don't do wrong by people. I don't. I feel like, because I can't speak for other people on the other end. You know what I'm saying? They may feel like I'm not that. But what makes me feel like I am, because if you tell me that I'm not that person and then you explain to me how I can be better for you and it makes sense, then let's do that. But I'm not going to sit here and cater to somebody that I don't even consider a friend. Let's be mindful of that. Everybody ain't your friend. So what I'm not going to be is fucking Optimus Prime in Transformers to accommodate you, right? Because
or support you.
You're this big,
right? I'm not personally. I don't think it's petty. I think, well, okay, realistically, right? It is a little petty. It is a tad bit petty. I'm gonna go with this one, I'm going to say more so the petty side. I'm going to say it is petty to not support somebody because they don't support you. But at the same time, it's petty. Whatever, it's petty. But hey, sometimes pettiness makes the world go round. Okay? Sometimes the little pettiness ain't killed nobody. You will be okay. You don't repost my shit. You don't like my shit. You ain't commenting on my shit. And I'm posting every week on Wednesday. I'm posting Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday in this bitch. Don't get to hit my DMs talking about, hey, I got this drop. I'm doing this. Repost, like, share, comment. I'm going to ignore your shit. Not only am I, because and this is real life. Like anybody, I mean, I support those who support me. Absolutely. Period. Now there are a few people that I support genuinely because I fuck with their art and whatever they're producing. And I just fuck with it. Just even if I didn't know you personally, I fuck with it, and I fuck with it on the outside. So I can really just put it out there like it's some regular shit to me. But if I really don't fuck with your shit, but I fuck with you, I'm still gonna support it, right? I'm still gonna like, comment, share. I'm still gonna do it because hey, it ain't gonna kill me to repost this floppy ass bullshit. It ain't gonna kill me to do that. It ain't gonna kill me to do that. I'm gonna go ahead.
Why it gotta be floppy though?
Because it is. It do. Blah. Tomato. Yeah. Anyways, but hey, you know, we all are working on our craft, and some people are Erykah Badu about this shit. So it is what it is. But again, don't expect me to give out that type of support if you've never gave out that type of support for me. Absolutely. Ever. I don't ever think that ever happened because I'm going to make it very clear. I'm not a groupie. I'm not a groupie. It never gave groupie. It never gave.
And you're not bigger than the program, bitch.
You're not bigger than the program. That is it right there. You're not bigger than the program. So
it never gave. It never gave.
Call me Petty Betty about it because I will not repost your comment or like your shit. I promise you I won't. That bitch will just stay there. And you'll get the support however you get the support elsewhere.
If you get it.
If you get it. It's your business, but you won't be getting it from me.
Because you asking me for my support.
But when I was support no fucking body.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Like it's amazing to me. You're giving Cardi vibes. Bitch. Yes. You gotta go find.
Be so serious with yourself when you being for real. Like, anyways, yeah, I would say that that's petty, but again, a little pettiness ain't killed nobody.
Because we gotta sprinkle a little seasoning in there every now and again. Salt Bae. Is it petty or justifiable when a colleague takes credit for your idea? Do you call it out or keep it professional?
I think it's petty if you call it out because it's not justifiable because you're in a professional setting. There's no room in professionalism for pettiness. I get it. I do understand that there are ways to be microaggressive, right? Because people do it all the time, especially towards Black women and Black men. But I'm talking about us, Black women. But people are always being, extra like, nice, nasty, right?
Right.
That can be deemed as petty. Like you're being nice, nasty. Okay, you're being petty. You didn't CC me on the email, but you CC'd everybody else about the birthday party being held on the 5th floor, but I ain't know about it. Okay, you ain't got to go to the birthday party,
and that's okay. And it's not meant for you. That's okay because because I'm a firm believer in what God has for you is going to multiply tenfold. Okay, when it's supposed to hit. Just because I believe it's petty too, because I feel like it's you're supposed to think bigger for the program, right? So because you came up with this idea, it was conducive to the situation. Love that for you. Maybe when you come across something that you have a brilliant idea, maybe go because I feel like there's a chain of command, right? Maybe ask to speak to the source,
right?
Themselves.
Absolutely. Or they don't care, but that goes with they don't care. Like they know who the source is. I know that you created that blueprint or that PowerPoint that just gave me like kudos with the executive in our company, and the executive just gave me a $500 gift card to wherever because of this because of this blueprint or this PowerPoint, but I never created it. I think it's petty to respond because it's not professional. And at the end of the day, your hand will show. Like it will eventually show that you don't know what the fuck you're doing and you did not create this. And if it doesn't show, then that's when you have to take your skill set somewhere else,
elsewhere,
because you don't appreciate, y'all don't appreciate what I'm offering, because if you appreciate it, I would get the credit.
They will see who was the brains behind the operation. But when I say go see the source, instead of hitting the middleman, because right, there probably was a point there, like somebody was in charge of that group, right? Go to the executive themselves, have a conversation. Hey, can I meet you? Can I meet with you? However that goes, right? Because as we know in the military, a chain of command, if I tell my squad leader, if I tell my squad leader that I want to go see my section sergeant, I don't have to really necessarily tell my squad leader what it is in reference to my section sergeant. I could just go present the idea or whatever it is to my section sergeant. That's how it should be, even if that person has to be present.
I mean, yeah, absolutely, they do, but but you can still do that. I'm saying, as far as it being petty, like, it's, to me, it's petty to even go through the chain of command, to even go the steps to prove that you were the one that created this.
No. Okay. I'm just saying, for the next idea, like if there's a next presentation, right, hey, this is my idea to it, before the group even presents, right, what absolutely, they got going
make sure you stamp it.
Yeah, right. This is my idea, what it is that so you can get impersonal feedback. Right. Right? And whether you want to share that with the group or not, you can still do this, because now you drop the seed. You get what I'm saying? Like, now you drop the seed in the executive's brain, like, this one is really, who is this? Right. This one is really probing. Like, this one is really doing something. They're really shaking tables. Like, that in that sense, that's what I'm saying, because you don't always have to be held down. And I'm only saying that because, again, as a Black woman, I know people like to put their thumb down on us and keep us in the box and make it seem like we're not the ones that are innovators or coming up with the mass ideas, or fucking being the fucking brains behind the operation. So that's why I say sometimes you gotta step out, revert, detour. Sometimes you have to do all that because, we're not afforded the opportunity as other people that are of the Caucasus Mountain Spaniels layers. Right, the privileged community. Yeah, absolutely. I agree too. But like I said, in that scenario, I feel like it would be petty to respond in that way, because I don't think it's professional at all. I don't think that it's professional to. It's even if that I'm gonna say this and leave it there. But even if that project or whatever the hell they might have claimed to do gives them this high promotion, right? Yeah, God don't bless no mess. So you might got this promotion, but your ass gonna be struggling to keep it, and they're gonna see real quick, real fast, that you was not the brains behind this, situation, which got you here. Right. Real fast, that you wasn't it. Right. So, do you think it is petty or justifiable if someone ignores your text for hours and now you take hours to respond back? I think that's justifiable. I'm gonna tell you why, right? Because, again, we know our people, right? So if I'm dealing with somebody that's not in my real friend zone and they're an associate, right? They're grasping, they're holding on to the sphere that I made around my friend bubble, right? And they're trying to get on there. I think that it is justifiable. I think it's justifiable to return the same actions, because who are you? Why do you think that you're bigger than a program? Right. If I can take time out of my busy day to continue to have a conversation with you, in whatever form that may be, right? I think that you should extend the same in return. Now, again, I have relationships with my friends that I can go days without speaking to them, but we talk on social media or we talk on different other avenues because that's the relationship we have. I can't physically get on the phone right now because my house is in shambles.
Right.
But I'm acknowledging that you're sending me reels because I have 2 seconds in between me shit, shower, and shaving to look at your reel and respond.
Right. I think that is petty. I think that it's a petty action. Again, I'm not saying that all petty actions are negative. I think that it's petty to respond that way because you can also just make it clear, like, "Hey, don't text my phone." You don't really
if you make
respond
it
back.
clear and they still act the same way?
I'm going to take it a step further. It won't be hours. It's going to be days. I don't give a damn what the text message about. I don't care. It could be an emergency, and I'm going to take 2 to 3 business days. You took 2 to 3 hours to respond to me, and I done told your ass you text back slow as hell, and I ain't really with the slow texting. And if I'm texting you back quickly, promptly, I expect the same thing. And obviously everybody can't text back promptly, but communication works. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I can't text back immediately, but when I get a second, I'll be able to text you. However you want to communicate that, you should be able to communicate that. And if you still choose to say, well, I'm not going to, you know what really bothers me? What really grinds my gears? What really will have me doing some petty shit
So this is the lane of petty, right?
Yes, I said it was petty.
Oh,
you said it was justifiable. I said it was petty. I'm saying I am admitting that it is petty. I know how to take it there. I'm going to take it all the way there with your ass. I'm gonna take it so far there with you that we're not gonna we're gonna end up never speaking to each other again because that's how far I'm gonna take it. Like, I'm gonna take it all the way there. Like, it's cool. We ain't really got to talk to each other. I'm gonna show you how deep it is for us not to talk to each other. I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you. But really, what really grinds my gears is when if I text someone and they aren't really responsive in text message, but they are responsive as fuck on my social media. You're all in the motherfucking stories. You all laughing and kiki on the reels. You all doing that fuck ass shit. You all in my social medias and I'm texting you and you act like you can't respond. Okay, cool. I got stuff for your ass. You take 2 to 3 hours to respond back to me. I'm going to take 2 to 3 business days to respond back to you until it eventually just dies out and we have no longer communication with each other at all. The only way that we can communicate with each other is via social media, and by that point, you're just seeing whatever I post. You really don't even know what's going on. You're just here like, bam, oh, she's doing this.
Even if you're still on my social media.
Well, I'm not really in the. I used to do that, delete folks, but I'm not really doing that no more. My shit's public. It's public. I want you to see this. I'm gonna pop it, so I want you to see. So rather I delete you or not, you're still gonna see it. You're gonna go out your way to see it, unless I block you. And then me blocking you is just like showing just too much interest. Me blocking you is just like, okay, that's extra because you could just choose not to communicate with the person, as I do, and I love that for me.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I think it's petty. Again, never said that it wasn't petty or things can't be petty. People can't be petty. I think that people can be very petty. I think people can be petty and it doesn't have to be harmful. I think people can be petty and you can get the picture when people are being petty that, oh, you know what, this may have ruffled their feathers a little bit, or they may not really be messing with this. This may not be their type of tea. Yeah, that's the part of being petty. That's the whole pettiness about it. It's to let you know, like, okay,
overall,
really?
it's giving she's matching same energies.
Sometimes I match energy. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I take the higher road and I just say fuck it all. I do. And you know that.
Don't let that sweet face fool you.
Sometimes I match energy and sometimes I say fuck it all. And I don't care. And you see it and you feel it in your spirit and your soul. I don't give a fuck. I don't. And I make it very clear that I don't give a fuck. And I make it very clear. I don't give a fuck. Because I really only give a fuck about a few people. And if we not counting my kids, it's 4 people. Okay? So everybody else is not in that marbles that I can grab in my hand and do this
that with. I can do this.
That I can do this with. I don't give a fuck.
As a stress reliever.
Exactly. If I can't do this, you not in that motherfucker, then toodaloo. I mean, and it still ain't no hate behind it. It still ain't no, you know what I'm saying? There ain't no lame shit behind it. Ain't no hater. Never been that.
No hateration, holleration.
Never been that. But so okay, canceling plans because somebody waited until last minute to confirm. Petty or justifiable?
Justifiable. Justifiable, because
Absolutely.
I'm gonna tell you why.
I
Because
agree.
as an adult, right, in this real age, if we're gonna use my real time, right,
Mhm.
as a person that has children, it's not always easy to get a babysitter.
Mhm.
So if you're gonna play with my time when I went and had gotten a babysitter and I'm free this night out of how many years since the last time I've been free, and you're gonna try to not do a no call, no show?
Well, no, it said waiting to because they waited to the last minute to confirm.
Well, I'm not gonna wait. I'm gonna find me something else to do, because the last minute to confirm with me means that I'm waiting on the skin of my teeth. And what I don't really like is thongs. I don't wear them bitches. I don't do it. I don't like the last minute thing, because I don't like feeling rushed. I don't like the panic. I don't like the anxiety of having to move fast. Like for all that, when the time that was originated for said occasion, I would have went out and did something else, because my time is valuable. And yes, I do think I'm bigger than the program in this event, because what are we doing?
Right. The plans were created. The plans were created.
And I'm a parent in
right.
real time, in the real world. Like, I got my kids. I don't
Right.
drop my kids off with my mom every fucking weekend.
No, for real.
Okay? I'm
Right.
not that parent. My kids are with me 365 days of the fucking year.
Absolutely.
As they are, because I decided to have them, right? So I'm not saying that, but even in the event, this is for me, even in the event that, and I'm gonna just use a hypothetical scenario. If me and my husband planned a date night, and I asked my mom to watch the kids, and she decides to not respond until the last minute, right? And say, hey, yeah, I can watch the kids. Baby, you ain't even got to worry about it. Because what I'm not going to do is rush, pack my kids, get this stuff together, pack diapers, do this, do that, rush to your home, which I have to travel states for, to drop them off, to still figure out what I can do, still book hotels, still do. It's too much. I will put the kids in the bed early, and me and my husband will have a club downstairs, baby. We are those type of people.
Right.
We are those type of people, because it never gave. I'm gonna dump my kids off anybody just to have a few seconds to get that, right? So if we plan something and we ask somebody to whatever what the plans may be, and you wait to the last minute, you ain't even got to worry about me asking you. I won't ask you out. I won't ask you to do for me. I won't. You don't ever got to worry about it.
Yeah. No, I agree. It's very, very much so justifiable. If I cancel the plans, if you and I create plans together and we talk about these plans prior in the week, and we both are free on this day, right? And we're like, we've been trying to link up, and let's go ahead and do that, and let's link with each other. Shit, let's do it. And this is something we planned on a Monday, got down, and we saying we're gonna link on the Saturday. Hey, you had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Not even Friday, because Friday's still last minute notice. You had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to confirm or decline.
And I'll even give you Friday morning.
I'm not giving you Friday morning, because I need the plans is the plans.
Friday morning.
If the plans is the plan, well, you get them Friday morning. Your ass got to Thursday. By Thursday evening, you ain't told me that it's confirmed that we linking up Saturday. Then, baby, let's just not even link up Saturday. Because what if I don't have an outfit? What if I don't have a babysitter? What if I, you know what I'm saying? Like, what if I have to do? I can't get a babysitter last minute. Like, I can't call somebody on a fucking Friday morning. Like, hey, I need you. I mean, I can, but who wants to do that? That shit is tiresome. That shit is annoying to have to like involve somebody last minute, especially like when you're talking about like stopping somebody else's life because you have kids. Like, I need a babysitter, and I don't pay a babysitter. I don't just have a babysitter on standby. Like, here, well,
absolutely,
I could have a babysitter on standby, but that's never the fucking less. I'm a parent, just like you said. I'm a parent full time. So if I make plans, and even if I make plans while my children are at school, if you do not confirm with me when the plan is being planned, Like literally when the plan is being planned in text message, on phone call, Zoom, Skype, whatever you want to do, however you want to chop it up. I don't want to hear that shit like, oh, I'm gonna let you know. As soon as a motherfucker get talking about something, I'm gonna let you know. I don't even make the plan. The plan goes shoo right out the window. Ain't no plan.
We'll keep it in the group chat.
We'll keep it in the group because you got to get to telling me when you gonna let me know. Oh, baby, you ain't about to let me know shit, and I'm already knowing it. And you can't come to me last minute talking about, oh, well, I can't do it. No, bitch, because you said no.
You let me know, and because you didn't let me know in a promptu time, and you didn't move with a purpose about the time, and you want to wait to the last minute. Hey,
that's inconsiderate. It's inconsiderate.
I hate that for you. Because this fun ball is gonna be out of
okay, you're not gonna be a part of this party. Now you gotta watch from the outside because I'm gonna still have a good time. You know, baby, you know me, I'll go do a 1-2 by myself anyway. Baby, I never cared. I will pop out by myself. Do I like to have company with me? Do I like to chop it up? Do I like to kiki? Yeah, duh, I'm a girl. Who doesn't? The best time when you're with your girls or whatever the fuck. I'm using that example because these niggas are fucking unhinged and uncouth. So you don't confirm day one. Matter of fact, I ain't even making no plans. You need to be making the plans. I should be the one confirming with you if the plans is going to be. We're going to follow through with the plans. I'm going to let you know if I'm going to be available. And I'm so quick with it. I let a motherfucker know immediately. Give me 5 minutes. Let me go ahead and get the babysitter together. The thing that I hate is when I confirm a plan and somebody cancels on me. That shit grinds. Oh, baby. Let me tell you motherfucking duck ass niggas and bitches something. If I confirm some shit with you hoes and you niggas and you get the motherfucking flaking on me talking about ooh we, and then some of you bitches don't even be having no excuse. Lord, excuse me. I'm just, you know, it's a special place in hell. It's a special place in hell. It's a special place in hell for you. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. It's a special one right there, hot seat to fuck around with me. Cause I be genuine. I be really trying to do something. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't be on no funny shit. Like, oh, you want to go do something? You want to do this? You want to do that? Yeah, let's do it. If I can't do it, I'm gonna do it. If I can't do it, I'm gonna let you know I can't do it. Point blank. Period. Like I don't pull nobody's leg. I don't do all of that because people got time. People got lives. You know what I'm saying? Their time is valuable. My time is valuable as well. So don't fuck with mine. That's why I be in the house with my kids. I don't give a fuck about being outside like that. It don't bother me. I don't have my outside time, baby, and I'm still outside.
You see, she was just here last weekend.
Okay, did a whole turn and burn. We was in 50 different damn states. we was in
and let me just say, we saw a very, very, very mass bunch of ugly people.
Ooh, child. I ain't gonna say the state, honey, because I don't want to disrespect nobody.
I don't want to talk too much.
And I need all the followers we can get, baby. And I don't want to disrespect nobody's shit. But baby, Lord, it is some ugly people in the world. I mean, some ugly ass folks. And it's just like, wow. I didn't even know it was going down like this. Like, I didn't really know that it was happening like this. Like, y'all motherfuckers built bad, your shape funny, you talk funny, your head look funny, your body funny. You're short, you're wide, you're tall, you're wide, you're long, your bitches is ugly, they thin hair. You're looking like a thumb, a big toe. These motherfuckers was ugly, and it was killing me because I'm like, I'm a bad bitch, you know, but it's baby. It was good. Do you think it is petty or justifiable seeing somebody typing, then suddenly they stop, so now you're annoyed? I'm gonna scratch typing, and I'm gonna I'm gonna say when we see our significant other take a phone call and we instantly get annoyed. It don't matter who the phone call is from. It don't matter what the phone call is. Do you think that's petty or do you think that's justifiable?
I think that's petty. I don't care because you're in my you're here. You're in my face. I see you. You're here. You're here. It's okay to take. Like I'm not stressing it. Like now, I think it's petty And I do get annoyed when they get up and remove themselves because, bitch, don't nobody want the recipe to your peach cobbler. Okay?
No, for real, because why is the Secret Service here? When did the Secret Service get in this house? What the fuck is this?
Like, do you need me to remove myself?
Right, like this top secret. You got a top secret clearance or some shit. You got the president on the line. I'm Obama. You got Obama on the line. What the fuck? Like, why? What? Oh, baby, I think it's petty. I do think it's petty. I agree. I think it's petty to get annoyed if someone is taking a phone call and you're instantly like agitated. But I am here to say that I am that person that may get a little annoyed by the phone calls.
Why?
It's just because it's like, what the fuck do you got to talk about?
They have other people in their lives, girl.
Wait, who's calling you? What are you talking about? Put them on speakerphone.
Girl, they're not here to call the we. They're not here to call us. They're here to call that person, girl.
For what?
Again, bye. Because what if the shoe was on the other foot and the other person got annoyed that your sister was calling, your mom was calling?
I think it's petty. I didn't say that it wasn't petty. I said it was petty. And it's actually toxic.
Absolutely.
It's actually more on the toxic side. It's more on the unhealed. Bitch, you need to go get some healing. It's more on that side. But hey, we all have things to work on. And I am here to, I like to take accountability when I can. So I would say that is petty. And I am the person that will be petty about it. Do you think it's petty or justifiable to keep screenshots just in case?
It depends on who it is, because I feel like if you have to keep screenshots, listen, I'm the type of person that keeps text messages. Like, even if I don't talk to you, the shit is in there because whatever. So again, that may be considered receipts, but I'm just also a person that doesn't delete shit because I don't have shit to hide.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you get beside yourself and I have to dig down in my archives to pull up the receipts, okay, because you done woke the dragon. But nevertheless, I feel like if you had to keep receipts, that's because you already had the Rock's eyebrow tuned up to this individual to be like, let me make sure I dot my I's and cross my T's, because what is we talking about? Let me make sure I have this in black and white, because you are very quick to make it seem like you said some whole other X, Y, and Z, and I'm here to show you, baby, that's not what was said. That's not what transpired. But then my thing to you is, why are we dealing with that individual?
Hey, look, now you're going too deep into it. Now you're just going all the way the fuck there with it. Nobody asked all of them questions. Like, what are we talking about? You're taking it too far. Nobody asked all of that. Keep it cute. Keep it short.
About it.
Well, now I'm going to go into it. Well, why is it? Well, why do you need to do it?
Because I'm the person that thinks past the gate.
Well,
my frontal lobe is very developed.
Don't think. Well, hey, if it don't apply, let it. If it don't apply, let it fly.
Okay,
if it don't apply,
so
let it fly.
I ask you, is it petty or justifiable?
It's justifiable, absolutely, because just in case you don't make it home tonight. Bitch, better come and try me, because I'm a big child. You said what? I was blowing his phone up. You said I was doing this. What's that thing?
Okay.
Yeah, let me go ahead and send it to you. Let me go ahead and let you know something real quick. I'm not here to hurt nobody's feelings, but at the same time, don't play with me. And also, like you said, ding, ding, ding. If you got to keep a just in case folder and screenshots on the motherfucker, it's already because the red flags are there and you're already, the trust is not there. You already knowing that something's going on or something ain't right in this situation, whatever situation may be. Friendships, relationship, jobs, fucking entertainment, whatever. Like if I got, because I keep screenshots on entertainment blogs and shit like that, because just because I need to come back to this, because if a motherfucker said that they never said this, I can't wait to drop it in the comments. Well, on this day, at this time, you did say that. You commented and you said that. So And I got the receipts that you said it. So don't act crazy. Right. So I think it's justifiable to keep a little in your pocket. But that's if you're living in a certain like lifestyle as well, and that's if you're living like, you know what I'm saying, like in a certain lane. Like if you're like married and you're, you know, in that genre, in that area, in that realm of the world I'm not in, then you probably shouldn't need no goddamn screenshots. You need screenshots. Well, you should need screenshots of the damn kids' doctor's appointments and dang on tickets to the zoo.
Listen, no. Don't talk to us. Don't talk for us because maybe listen. I have screenshots of people trying to, you know, take it there and make it seem like, oh, you know, they want to be a part of something me and my husband got going on. And or they want to, you know, whatever the situation
right,
may
but you're
be.
sharing these, but are you sharing these screenshots with your husband to show him? Or are you keeping these? What are you keeping them for? What's the just in case purpose?
Just in case when I block you, you want to sit here and turn back around and talk about bitches do this and bitches do that, or motherfuckers do this and people are quick to want to say and make a story for clout, right? People are quick to make it seem like you just shitted on them, whether you cursed them out and just left it at that. That's what I give it up. That's how I give it up. I curse you out and I leave it at that. Now, if you want to get beside yourself after I block you and, oh, now you want to have a story time, well, bitch, make sure it's not a fairy tale because I'm about to give you a novel, okay?
Okay.
Don't play with me, okay? You're better off playing with pussy lips that you can buy than playing with me.
No, for real. Hey, I'm all for the screenshots because, like you said, folks will act like they ain't never did some shit, like they ain't never said it, like it ain't never happened. And it's like, you know,
and you're just pulling stuff out there behind.
Right.
And like I said in the beginning of this podcast, people that are loud, they try to make it seem like they're right. Like they try to like theatrical and so it's like, yeah, they're catchy. But baby, when I drop the receipts, you're gonna know who's telling the truth because it's gonna be cool, calm, and collective, and that's where I'm gonna leave it at.
I'm a facts over fiction type of woman, so I like to have my facts ready. Sometimes I have them ready, and sometimes I just don't be giving a fuck. It's just be like, okay, whatever. Believe what you want to believe.
It seems like the world likes to like the worst of people.
Right. That's why I said right now. Like you can't count me out. You counted me out 10 years ago, but who I was 10 years ago is not who I am today. So if you knew me 10 years ago and you're still thinking like, oh, she's that type of person today, then that's your fault. But that's your business. That has shit to do with me. They ain't got nothing to do with me. Okay, now who I was 10 years ago, I'm not here to shame myself and be like, oh no, that never happened. Like, yeah, things happen to people. People do shit all the time that builds character. Okay, that molds them into the person that they eventually become. So if you're gonna go that far with the shit and then I have to go overly improving myself and overly doing shit to show and prove I ain't talked to your ass in 10 years, I don't want to do that. I want you to trust me when I say that I ain't talked to your motherfucking ass in 10 years.
If you counted me out 10 years ago, make sure you mark your words and you stand on that business. Because again, the person that I am now, I don't need you to be like, oh yeah, let me give you a round of applause. Cause fuck you. You counted me out. You never saw potential. You never none of that. So I don't give a fuck about what the fuck you feel about me 10 years later.
Because, I'm a recent graduate. And a lot of people came out the woodwork that I ain't spoken to in about 10 fucking years. Keep your congratulations. Shit dead.
Because they counted you out.
Because they counted me out. I don't even know if you motherfuckers knew that I was in school. Now all of a sudden, it's congratulations. Like, that shit be fake to me. Like, I don't even tell motherfuckers happy birthday if I don't talk to them on a daily.
Now they always say congratulations.
We made it. Vacation. For our final petty or justifiable, leaving people on red when your feelings are hurt.
Justifiable. And I'm talking about for me because I am very reactive and explosive. Okay? And I might I might go there with you. Okay. I'm going to leave you on red. If I did have you on red and it was left on red, that's because I needed to take time to evaluate, situate, let it soak in, and let it marinate on how I feel about this conversation and how it transpired.
Right. And then also how I'm going to respond to it.
Absolutely.
And that comes with growth.
Because I'm not trying to be explosive. And I care about your feelings. Now, if I didn't care, how fast that red would have popped up would have been another message behind it.
Right.
Okay? But because your feelings, I care about your feelings, you matter, I took some time off. And I'm going to continue to take as much time as I need off. Absolutely. Because I need to do what I need to do to make sure I'm not overreacting.
Yeah.
Sometimes I need to have a powwow. Sometimes I need to go and talk to the judicial system and talk to the branches. And yes, because I need to talk to the Congress. I need to talk to the House of Representatives. Fuck the president. And I may need to talk to, my local senator. I may need to go down the whole,
Right.
I may need to go and look at the video, I Am Just the Bill. Who the fuck knows what I may need to do? But I need to take this time to make sure that what it is that I'm feeling is not a flesh thing. And what I mean by flesh is not me being in my feelings. Yeah. It's not my ego. I'm not contributing this because I'm hormonal and my period is coming.
Absolutely.
I'm not feeling this way because I just argued with my husband and now you done said this shit and now I'm taking it out on you. Or my kids are out here pissing me off and I'm overstimulated and now you're about to feel the wrath. I need to make sure I understand all aspects of this message.
Right.
Before I either unleash a dragon or I can give you a little Yorkie doodle.
Right. A little nice nasty. Sometimes nice nasty. I agree. I think that it's justifiable to take time and really pause a text message, especially like if your feelings are hurt. Because hurt people. That's first and foremost.
Absolutely.
And secondly, it's not really good or conducive to be trying to communicate when you're angry. It's just really not a good idea. Nobody said ever the best time to communicate is when you're angry. I don't know nobody that said no shit like that. I don't agree with it if they have said some shit like that. If you don't heard somebody say the best, somebody with some
sense about them,
right? Somebody that got some accolades, somebody that got some studies behind them, some facts, did some fact checking. If you know, drop them in the comments. Let me know. But I ain't never heard nobody say the best time to communicate is when you're angry.
Not William Shakespeare, not Albert Einstein, not
no scholars, no nothing. Okay,
not nobody. Even Family Guy. So
nobody. So if you need it, if you leave someone unread because you're angry and because your feelings are hurt and you left them unread, that's good. Good for you, because you know your limits and you know a boundary to where not to take shit. Look, I'm gonna, and then if you've reached that pivotal point in your life where you can communicate, hey, you know what, I ain't really feeling that message you just sent me, so I'm gonna get at you in a couple days, or I'm gonna holler at you when I know how to respond back to this. If you want to even communicate that way, if you learn how to communicate that way, if that's a communication style that you wean into and you think like, okay, this works for me, to even let people know like, hey, I'm not really feeling that, and if I respond right now, it ain't gonna be good for neither one of us, so I'm gonna step away from this. That's a good way to communicate as well, but some people don't. Pride stops them from doing that. So it's like, I ain't gonna say nothing to the bitch, and I'm just gonna let the bitch be on red for 4 to 5 business days, and then you got the person wondering, and but that's their problem. That's your issue. You got anxiety, and you wondering, and you can't figure it out, and you just like, ooh, what happened? Well, you had me fucked up 4 days ago. That's what happened. That's what happened. You had me fucked up 4 days ago, and I had to gather myself.
Because you got to also understand in the other perspective, like, this is something that I'm learning. Though I may have left you on red, I think I'm also not the individual that's going to say, I need a couple of days. I probably would just leave you on red, and that's a fault of mine because communication. You're so into communicate that you need a couple of days. I think that is a wonderful attribute. I hope everybody make sure they,
Hey, practice
gem.
it.
There goes a gem. We done
Right, you
dropped
can
for y'all.
practice it. It's not. I'm not saying change it today, tomorrow, but practice it. Just try it one time. Even with whomever, your kids, your spouse, your job. Well, I don't know about your job, but people that's in your personal life, your friends, your parents, whomever. Like, I make it clear in my household with my preteen that I cannot read your mind. I'm not a mind reader, okay? And if you're having just one of them days, if you're having one of those days and you don't want to be bothered, but before you get to walking around this bitch feet 5-4 funny in my house thinking that you about to give me attitude, I would rather you just tell me that you're having one of those days and that you just don't want to be bothered. Because I'm a girl. I'm a woman. Like, I've been 12, 13 before. Like, I know sometimes you just have that attitude and you just don't even know why you're being a Krabby Patty. You don't even know. You're just being one. But again, boundaries. Hey, I ain't really feeling it right now. Is it okay if I just step away for the rest of the day? I don't really want to be bothered. I can't do nothing but respect that. I can't do nothing but respect that because you being honest with me and I'm understanding today. I know what the fuck going on. Okay, cool, whatever. And I try to get the same respect back to my kids, just the same way as I try to get the same respect to my friends, to my parents.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate all the feedback we got for the Q&A. And let us know what is petty and justifiable to you, because maybe it's seeming to me that I'm very petty and I justify it in my head.
And the pettiness is justifiable.
Okay,
but sometimes you gotta call a spade a spade.
What is petty and or justifiable to you guys?
Let us know. Drop a comment.
Okay, thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys are locked in for next episode. Stay safe out there. Until next time, guys. Bye.
Bye.